It's incomplete. Now you go 3rd and 9. This is a very manageable down and distance. And if you only have to get 4 or 5 yards, you can go for it again on 4th down.
Moore wants to throw. He's got time. Now he's going to roll to his right. Fires. That's Corum. He's got it. He's got the first down. Trace Corum announcing his presence at a key moment for the Admirals.
Great job there. First of all, Maryville secondary did a great job early on. No pressure in the backfield there. Great job of the Farragut offensive line. But you saw right there what makes Dawson who he is, being able to get outside the pocket, throw the ball on the run. Got a rope over there to Trace.
He knows where to go with it, too, on 3rd down. He's looking for number 15. The senior connection. Farragut on the move here. G gets it, and he's got some room on the right side. He's down inside the 30. DJ Burks makes the stop for Maryville. And that's another very positive gain on 1st down.
You know, Russell, Coach Courtney brought up number 1, Ben Reed, the H-back / tight end for Farragut. You saw right there a young sophomore, somebody he said has to play well tonight, a guy they're really excited about. You saw right there he set the edge so that Schumann could get outside on the corner for a good 8-yard positive or 7-yard positive gain.
2nd and 2. Moore on the throw. That was a little bit too high for Corum. Trying to set up the wide receiver screen, and they had some room over there.
They did. They also had a first down if you handed the ball off. So that's going to be one they're going to look at on film and talk about the read there on that one.
Let's take a quick break. End of the 1st quarter, it's Maryville 7, Farragut nothing.
I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what, add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up.
Since Eccles West started selling Chevrolets in East Tennessee, much has changed. But the West family tradition remains the same. We honor our rich history and our Smoky Mountain heritage. We strive to meet every customer's needs and understand our role in the community. We invite you to come see what that means to you, our customer. At the foot of the Smokies since 1931. West Chevrolet, where we treat every customer like a part of the family.
East Tennessee Sport and Spine is locally owned and have been supporting and treating Knox County high school athletes and their families for more than 26 years. Strong supporters of Farragut athletics, they strive to keep athletes on the field and competing at the highest levels. East Tennessee Sport and Spine has more certified spine and orthopedic specialists than anyone in our area, and they are ready to customize therapy treatments for each and every patient.
Start the 2nd quarter.
It's known throughout.
Maryville defending. Here's a 3rd and 2. Farragut throws high. Oh, that ball is hit Corum in the back. Looked like it was intended for Gage Ledoux. We've got another 4th down situation here.
Man, they had him. They had him wide open right there. They got to make those plays. This is what we've been talking about tonight, Russ. We've now seen a couple times a 3rd and long defensively, a 3rd and short with 2 guys in the backfield for attack for a loss, and that's a situation there on 3rd down. You got to convert that. They had Elijah Gibbs wide open there for a 1st down.
No hesitation here as they'll go for it on 4th down again. Need a little more this time. 4th and 2. Moore straight ahead. I think he's got it. Ball came out, but he was down. And that's going to be another Farragut 1st down.
Hey, they're showing you early. This is what they're going to do. They're going to run the quarterback. Dawson's the guy. They're going to keep it in his hands, expect him to make plays. Maryville knows it's coming, and right now it's been hard to stop. Kudos to the Farragut offensive line.
5-star Preps high school football alongside Kevin Smith. I'm Russell Smith, live from Shield Stadium in beautiful Blount County on a chilly Friday evening. Farragut down 7-0, and this will be Dawson Moore keeping it again. A little bit of business decision there. He gets down early. saw DJ Burks coming up, said no need to make this any uglier than it has to be.
That's exactly right. I'll tell you what, though, something that the viewers, so when a quarterback slides that way, it's actually at the start of the slide where they mark the football. So sometimes if you dive forward, you can get a few more yards than you can when you slide like that.
2nd down and 6 as Farragut is approaching the Maryville red zone. Ledoux in the pistol. Bit of a high snap there. Ledoux gets it straight ahead, and he's got a couple.
I'll tell you what, I've been impressed, Russell, so far with this offensive line of Farragut. They're doing a good job. You've seen a lot of cut blocking. Defensive linemen do not like guys around their knees and their ankles. You're seeing Farragut fire off the football, getting those guys on the ground, and it's causing the Maryville defensive line to be a bit slower to react.
Another 3rd down situation for the Admirals. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 18-yard line now. Ledoux straight ahead. I think he's going to be a little bit short. But again, it's close enough to go for it again.
Yeah, good job right there by Maryville coming in and making the play. Number 55, Mike Betha. He's got 14 tackles for a loss on the year. You saw him penetrating there, making a play. It's another huge 4th down. This will be their third 4th down, trying to make a 4th down conversion on this drive.
Ledoux picked up 1. They need 1 more. 4th down, and it's Elijah Gibbs, the running back. Straight ahead, Gibbs.
Where's the spot? Where's his foot? Dude,
close.
Farragut's coaching staff is not going to be happy with this guy.
Apologies to Elijah Gibbs. I'm looking at the wrong roster on that one. Gibbs, very close to a 1st down here, the junior, and they're going to measure.
Wow.
They didn't get it. Turnover on downs. So the long Farragut drive fizzles in the red zone, and Maryville will take over, already leading 7-0.
Man, that's tough right there, Russell. As an offense, they were eating up chunks of time here. Methodical drive down the field, converting 3rd and 4th downs. And right there on 4th and 1, you couldn't get the yard. That's tough to swallow right here. Farragut's defense has to get off the field quickly to give them good field position.
Maryville back in business on offense. Carson Jones, the Furman commitment at quarterback. He's going to pitch it this time to Vaughn. He's up across the 20. Dragging tacklers all the way up to the 30 is big Noah Vaughn, a breakout star this year for this Maryville offense.
And great job there being patient. Maryville offensive line pulling and coming around on the edge. Great job blocking by the receivers as well. Anytime you see big plays, a lot of times it's because the receivers are doing a great job blocking on the edge.
1st and 10, Maryville. We tick down under 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Both teams operating exclusively out of the gun, as so many teams do these days. Straight ahead, Maryville keeps it on the ground. That's Gage Ledoux.
Tell you what, this is going to be interesting right here, Russell, with both guys in the backfield, and you saw Noah Vaughn out there as the pitch man. That gets real tough to defend as a defense.
2nd down. Maryville's going to change things up. Derek Hunt addressing the Farragut defense, and they'll audible at the line on 2nd and 6. Jones and the throw, and he's got his man across midfield into Farragut territory. That's Julius Toto.
Wow, what a catch. That ball was behind Julius. Great catch by him, a guy that's only got 16 catches on the year. Good job by him getting in the football game here and making plays when his opportunity and when his number's called.
Fantastic catch by Toto, and here comes Maryville again, trying to make it a 2-score game if they can get points on this possession. This will be Jones. He's looking. He's got his man down inside the 25. That's Carson Jones to Carson Jones.
I was waiting for that to happen tonight, Russell. That's another fantastic pass there. Tell you what, Farragut was sitting there with 2 safeties deep, had an opportunity to break on the ball and just got their eyes on the wrong spot. Was able to thread it right in there right before the safety was there.
Maryville in a bit of a groove here. 1st and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Vaughn.
What a cut.
Just dancing inside the hole there. Hard to get a hand on.
And Farragut's had multiple times with guys in the backfield with opportunities to make tackles for a loss. But, boy, sometimes the back's just better than you. And Noah right now is showing his ability to make people miss in the hole.
2nd and 2 for the Red Rebels as they're back in the Farragut red zone, threatening to score.
Greg Ledoux's in there again, number 28, in an H-back position, as well as Jackson Phillips, number 25. Those are 2 guys that score touchdowns for Maryville. They leak out. Watch out for those guys.
It'll be Vaughn. Spin move. He hit the circle button on that one. He's inside the 10-yard line. Another Maryville first down.
You know, this Maryville offensive line is doing a great job. This is a big, experienced group. They're all juniors and seniors, led by Kyle Grubbs, the center, number 54, a guy who's got a few offers, a next-level type player, all 6'4", 280 of him as a junior. But I tell you what, Farragut's defensive line, talking to Coach Courtney, they got to play really well tonight and hold their gaps. And right now you're seeing them running upfield and opening up run lanes for Noah Vaughn.
1st and goal at the 9. Jones fakes the pitch. Now he goes straight ahead, and he is going to stroll into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryville. Wow.
You know, that is a great job again. Carson Jones on the read. Again, his offensive line gave him a good push. But his eyes, man, he's so patient. He understands the offense, understands what he wants. And then to see people don't realize how thick he is, Russell, in his lower body. People make business decisions trying to tackle him, too.
Corbett Price saw to attempt the extra point for Maryville. And it's good. Maryville 14, Farragut nothing. And just moments ago, Kevin, it was Farragut in the red zone, the short 4th down, chance to maybe tie this thing up. Doesn't go their way. Maryville, boom, right down the field.
Yeah, and Farragut, Russell, did such a good job of really milking the clock and trying to limit possessions offense. We got 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Maryville's only had the ball twice. Yeah. So Farragut did exactly what they needed to do. But then right now, 3 minutes later, we got a touchdown here for Maryville. Man, it's so hard to defend them in the red zone, Russell. We talked about Fortenberry earlier, catching on the slant route, boxing a guy out. He's all 6'5" of them, very hard to defend. Well, you got Noah Vaughn with 20 rushing touchdowns. You got Ledoux with 9 touchdowns. And Carson Jones, oh, by the way, he's 6'2", 205. He's got now 7 touchdowns rushing on the year. They've just got a bevy of players they can give the ball to inside the red zone. Makes it very difficult for a defense coordinator to say, who are we going to stop when they're down there inside the 10?
A pick your poison situation for sure. Trentham tees it up and gives it the boot. We're going to have another touchback here. Trace Corum fields it for Farragut, and now that sense of urgency starts to build for the Admirals. Got to get something going.
I tell you, I hope the co-defense coordinators, Coach Cobble and Coach Nick White for Maryville, hope they're taking that kicker out for lunch or dinner or something, kicking it in the end zone every time, giving the ball on the 20-yard line to start. What a luxury for both of these teams to have guys like that.
Two great specialists on display this evening. Here comes Dawson Moore, the senior quarterback, down 14-0 with 5:10 to play in the first half. Moore's going to keep it around right side. They've had some success with this play. He slides again. Are we going to get a flag here? Certainly looked like it could have been. The quarterback gives himself up and still has some contact there.
That is so hard for a defensive player coming full speed and the guy starts to go down as you're leaving your feet. I thought actually that was a really good no call. The defender had already committed to a tackle as he was going down. That's a difficult play for officials and for defensive players.
They'll give Moore 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 8. Moore finds Corum, and he is near a first down. And again, we'll look for the spot. Looks like he's going to be short again, so another 3rd and short situation for the Admirals. Imperative at this point they keep these drives going.
Yeah, again, we may be seeing a quarterback run here. They've stayed with it. They've stuck with it. You saw the one time they didn't, they got stopped on 4th down.
There's some confusion from the Maryville defensive front there. They get it sorted out, though, and here comes Moore. He's got the first down. And he's a little slow to get up.
Number 3 right there, Russell, Zach Braden made the tackle for Maryville. Cool story about him. He's their leading tackler on the year, 101 tackles. He played D-line last year. A really pleasant surprise for Maryville, moving back to linebacker and anchoring at middle linebacker this Maryville defense this year. A guy that the coaches love and say how smart he is and how he's always around the football.
1st and 10 for the Admirals. I'm going to pitch it out. A little swing pass and not much doing there. Noah Gunter, tight end on the catch.
This is another young man that Coach Courtney brought up. He brought up both of his young tight ends, both sophomores, number 1, Ben Reed, and number 27, Noah Gunter. 2 guys that they count on that have gotten better and better throughout the year, and 2 guys they thought tonight we're going to have to play a really big part in this game plan for them to win. Both H-back tight end type guys that you'll see on the field, sometimes by themselves and sometimes together.
See what the Admirals can dial up on 2nd and 10. Keep your eye on Corum down here at the bottom of the screen. They're going to pitch it out to Gibbs, see if he can make a guy miss. Nice job of falling forward for a couple of extra yards there. Makes it another 3rd and short, but it's a manageable situation here for the Admirals.
Yeah, again, if you're Maryville, you gotta be getting ready for that Q +1. They call it the Q run, +1 run. 11-on-11 football. Somebody's got to get off a block here, use their hands, shed the tackle, and make a play. Great job by Fortenberry right there as well. You think of him as a receiver. He came up and made the tackle. He's a very physical young man that people don't realize.
3rd and about 4. They got to take it to the 41-yard line. Moore out of the pistol. Gibbs straight ahead. I think he's got it. It's Elijah Gibbs slicing ahead for what appears to be a Farragut first down.
Great block right there by number 27, Noah Gunter, that we just spoke of. And great job by Elijah Gibbs, putting his foot in the ground, one cut, getting up, getting downhill, and then punishing the defender, falling forward for the first down.
Good to see Keyshawn Harper back in the game, who's injured on the first Farragut possession. Maryville linebacker. Maryville goes straight ahead on first down, and just not much doing there for Gibbs. He might have lost one.
Great job right there by the Maryville defensive line, really holding up, getting hands on blockers, not getting pushed back, not letting them get washed down. And right there you saw Zach Braden come in and finish it off there, middle linebacker for Maryville.
2nd and 11, we're under 2 minutes to play in the half now. We'll see if Farragut comes with a sense of urgency. Moore's going to go deep. He's got Corum in single coverage and broken up. That's Markel Fortenberry using all 6 foot 4 inches of his frame to break that one up. Corum a little slow to get up there.
Wow, what a play right there by Fortenberry, Russell. Trace actually had the ball, had caught the ball,
Yeah.
and then Fortenberry came down with his hands and knocked the ball out. That's something you teach those DBs. Always try to fight for that football. And right there, even though the play was made, the catch was made, he was able to knock that ball out at the end using his hands and being violent with his hands. Great play by him.
It's two great prospects going at it, Corum and Fortenberry. And now it's 3rd and long. Got to take it to the Maryville 48 for a first down. Moore flips it out here, and he's going to be a couple of yards short. That's Kiesling. Really nice tackle out there on the edge for Maryville.
Yeah, good job, though, by Farragut right here. I like this call. They don't have to get it all at once.
Yep.
This is a team who's not scared to obviously go for it on 4th down. And with their quarterback, they can get that quarterback run game in. Good call right here to make this manageable.
I think they're going to take a timeout here. It's such a big play at this point in the game. You want to make sure everybody's on the same page. And if you don't get it here, you give Maryville the ball with a short field and plenty of time, all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, this is a tricky situation for Farragut. If you're thinking about it, we're now at 1:28 left in the half. They've done a phenomenal job of keeping Maryville's high-octane offense on the sideline. They just haven't been able to convert it into points. They know how, a premium points are going to be. And here's the thing about Farragut, Russell, they get the ball to start the half. Remember, Maryville got the ball first. So Farragut's in a position here. If they can get this first down, put some points on the board, and they get the ball back, they're right in this football game.
Yep.
But to your point, you go for it right here and you don't get it, and you give up another touchdown, you're down 21-0 going into the half. That's a tall order here at home against a team who's been to the semifinals 21 straight years.
I actually think Maryville might have been the team that took
They
the
did,
timeout.
yes.
So
They won another possession. They've only had 2 possessions. The offensive coaching staff's over there yelling at the head coach, take a timeout, coach. We want the football.
So let's see what Farragut comes with here on 4th and 4. The Admirals desperate for a first down. Here comes the rush. Moore steps up, and that ball's overthrown. We've got flags.
There's holding there. That's a good call. Good route by the Farragut receiver. Because of his route, the way he ran his route, he forced them to hold him. Great job by him getting a Landis Davella. Great job by him. And good job here by Farragut getting that first down, keeping that. It's going to keep that clock moving here, and hopefully they can get some points on the board.
Pass interference against Maryville will give Farragut an automatic first down, and now the Admirals can force the issue a little bit here as they're going to have excellent field position after they walk this thing off. 1:23, 3 timeouts to go, and as you said, Kevin, a touchdown here, you get the ball back to start the second half. Things could get interesting in a hurry.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, though, here's where Dawson Moore, quarterback for Farragut's got to be really good with his eyes and with his decision-making. This is a Maryville defense that has forced 10 interceptions on the year. They got ball hawks back there, not guys that just knock the football down. They got guys that go make plays on the ball and pick them off. He's got to do a good job right here with his eyes and with his decision-making.
Spot the ball at the 37 of Maryville, and a fresh set of downs to work with for the Admirals. Dawson Moore flips it out here to G. G's got the edge, and he's going to step out of bounds on the 31-yard line. That'll stop the clock.
Farragut's done a really good job, in Dawson himself, of getting the back out of the backfield, taking that check down when nothing's open. He's making good decisions and getting positive yards on first down.
Second down, about 4 yards to go. Moore going to flip it out here to Gibbs. Makes a guy miss. He's able to keep his feet and pick up a couple, and creates another 3rd and short situation as the clock ticks under a minute to go in the second quarter.
This Farragut defense or offensive line's got to do a great job right here on Mike Bethea, number 55. This is a young man with 7.5 sacks. They got to do a good job blocking him.
3rd and 1. They're going to throw it, and they're going to pick up the first down as that's Chance Van, making the catch.
Wow, this is now, Russell, this is the second young man that we've seen tonight that doesn't have a whole lot of catches on the year.
Yep.
Chance only has 13 receptions on the year and are making plays when their number is called. That's what playoff football is all about, man. Young guys getting opportunities and making those plays when given those opportunities.
He picked a heck of a time to make his 14th catch of the season, as that's going to give Farragut a fresh set of downs. And now they got some time to talk about it as we've got timeout on the field. A brisk, chilly evening here in Blount County. It's football weather.
Oh, this is great. This is great. And, not necessarily for everybody outside, right? not playing. We're not the ones sweating, running around, but fantastic. Great. 2 good communities out here. It's a great crowd here at Maryville Stadium. It's always a great place to play football, especially when you see all the banners up. And we've got a great game so far. If Farragut can find a way to punch this thing in here, man, we've got ourselves a ball game.
17 times state champions. Maryville trying to get back to the semifinals next week. But first, they've got to deal with Farragut. Here's Dawson Moore rolling to his left. He's going to keep it. Out of bounds inside the 15.
Man, great decision right there by Dawson. Maryville dropped 8, had all their linebackers in the throwing lanes. It looked like some guys were coming open, but those linebackers, they're sneaky, getting underneath. Great job of him tucking the football and running and getting positive yardage.
They give him 8. 2nd and 2. Dawson Moore in a rhythm now. Flips it out to Gibbs. He's got the first down. He's inside the 5. 1st and goal, Admirals. Clock stops with 25 seconds to go, and we're going to get a timeout.
I've been really impressed right here, Russell, by Dawson's decision-making down here in the red zone. A couple of times where it looks like guys are open, but there's linebackers underneath. He tucks it and runs for it. That's about the 4th or 5th time now he has dropped the ball off on his check down to his running back. Hey, and Farragut's taking what the Maryville defense has given him. Maryville's dropping everybody deep. They're leaving open the flats and the running backs out of the backfield. And let's give credit to the running backs. They're catching the football. A lot of times, that's new age football as well. Running backs being able to catch the football. But great job here by the Maryville offense putting this drive together.
Interesting first half here. 2 possessions for both teams. There's been a running clock, lots of completions, lots of tackles in bounds, and long drives by both teams.
Well, I tell you, Maryville doesn't like what is going on right now as far as only 2 possessions for their offense. Their defense, it has been better than this on the year. This is a defense only getting up 11 points a game, 2.3 yards per rush. Very, very good defense. Whereas Farragut, this is what they want. They wanted to run the clock, milk the clock, and then now find a way to put points on the board while doing that and keeping Maryville's offense off the field.
1st and goal at the 2. Dawson Moore's going to keep it. I think he's down near the 1. We're going to get another timeout. Here's Farragut not taking any chances. 18.6 seconds to go, and Kevin, you got another timeout. Do you keep the ball on the ground here at this point, so close to the goal line?
Well, I think with the one more timeout left, you have that. You have the ability to make that decision. You have 18 seconds here, so you absolutely can run the football with one timeout left. Especially with Dawson, it's a part of your package. It's something they're really good at doing. They also got a 205-pound running back they can hand the ball off to, 2 tight ends they're really excited about. So I think if you as an offensive coordinator here, if you're Jeff Courtney, you at least have the ability that the defensive staff from Maryville has to think it can be a run or a pass. You're just not one-dimensional here. You can call either or.
Jeff Courtney, the son of Farragut head coach Eddie Courtney. It's a family affair in West Knoxville for the Admirals. And let's see what they've got dialed up here on 2nd and goal at the 1.
I'd stick with your bread and butter if it was me, Russell. I'm running this quarter. I'm running Dawson Moore to the house.
He's going to throw it. He's got Corum. Touchdown, Farragut. Trace Corum, senior wide receiver, gets separation, and Moore puts it on him. And with 12.7 seconds to go, Farragut has a chance to cut that 14-point lead in half.
That's a great job right there. A good call by Coach Courtney. And what a route by Trace Corum, Russell. He ran a whip route. He comes inside on Markel Fortenberry, looking like he's going to run the slant. Whips back out to the flats. Great throw by Dawson. What a drive by Farragut's offense.
14-7. And if Farragut can get in the locker room here, they are in prime position to come out and make a game of this thing in the second half. It is a game right now, but what a drive by the Admirals.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where hey, your kicker, who's got now 27, 28 touchbacks on the year, let's put this thing in the end zone. Let's get Maryville's offense off the field here in the 12 seconds. Let's get in halftime. And, man, if you're Farragut, this is what Coach Courtney talked about. He talked about keeping their confidence, staying positive on the sideline, understanding Maryville's going to make plays. And if you're Farragut, you can't ask for anything else than what's happened in this first half outside of not getting a 4th and 1, which, again, was a little controversial with the spot.
Yep.
This is a Farragut team who's come to play tonight and can go into the half right here, getting the ball back first to start the second half.
Reese Keeney tees it up for Farragut. Noah Vaughn deep for Maryville. And this one is going to go out of bounds.
Goodness.
So let's see how aggressive Maryville decides to get here with 12 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. Spotted at the 35-yard line, and if you're watching Tennessee football, you know what Josh Heupel's thinking here.
Oh, man.
12 seconds is an eternity.
You cannot do that. You cannot. The one thing you can't do is kick it out of bounds. I'm actually kind of shocked Maryville didn't make him re-kick it.
Maryville does not look like they're lining up in the victory formation. Carson Jones, 5 wide for the Red Rebels. Pump fake, and he is going to flip it out here to Noah Vaughn, and he just runs with ease around the Farragut defender, scampers out of bounds inside Farragut territory down to the 47-yard lines. Now you got 4 seconds to go, and probably only time for one more here.
Well, you definitely can throw it in the end zone, right? You can do a Hail Mary here if that's what you want to do. You don't have the option to throw it here and get it in field goal range. So really, it's got to be into the end zone.
So, watch Fortenberry here. 6'5", 200 pounds.
A little shocked I don't see more players back for Farragut in the secondary.
Jones waiting, spinning away. Is he going to be able to get rid of it? He's going to keep it, and he goes out of bounds, and that's going to end the half. Farragut with a little momentum going into the locker room. 14-7 Maryville. Let's take a quick timeout. It's halftime in Glenn County. Back with more 5-Star Press High School football coverage.